What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Prime Energon, and today we got Optimus Primal from the YoloPark AMK series model kit. They are 20cm model kits and they are fantastic. Now I finally got this guy in the house, so let's go ahead and take a look at him and do this review of Optimus Primal. Definitely one of the best YoloPark figures that we've got that comes with accessories. So first and foremost, let's move him out of the way and let's take a look at the packaging. So here we go. Optimus Primal YoloPark AMK series 20cm model kit. You get some warnings right here: age 8 and up, Transformers. You get Optimus Primal over here. You get Transformers Rise of the Beast, Transformers Rise of the Beast, some more Optimus Primal. And taking a look at the back, very nicely done, very easy and simple to put together. Not going to go into much detail since you've probably already seen so many videos of this being put together, but you get some content on the back of how he looks, his accessories, different poses, and all the parts that come in here. And there are also one page of instructions, front and back, so pretty easy to put together and definitely not that hard. So here we go with Optimus Primal in all his glory. Look at this guy, just look at him. Let's go ahead and take his sword out and then we'll get into that in just a little bit. And like I said earlier, this guy comes with accessories, and that is always a good thing. The Optimus Prime and the Bumblebee did not come with any accessories, and that was kind of misfortunate, and this one definitely does. So taking a look at his face sculpt, look at that, absolutely gorgeous. Now he does come with a swappable face sculpt, and it's kind of hard to put on, so I'm not going to do that. You'll see some B-roll footage of him with his mouth, and you pretty much got to take the head off up here, and it's kind of hard to do, so I'm just not going to go ahead and go into much detail. But he does come with an alternate face mask, and just checking out all the detail on this face sculpt. Just look at that beautiful green eyes, this nice sculpt right here, the nice silver crest just like Optimus Prime. Look at that, nice little ears sticking up, just looks absolutely fan freaking tastic. Taking a look at some of the detail on the inside right here, you get some mechanical stuff on there as well that does move around with the head. Now I do say that the articulation of the head is a little limited just because it is back cowl, but we'll go over that in just a little bit when it comes down to that. Taking a look at the chest, you get your maximal symbol right smack dab in the middle. All of this damage and battle damages and cracks and scarring on his chest just look absolutely fantastic. Taking a look at the waist area, got some nice abs right there, ab crunch, look at that, really nice on that. Taking a look all right here in between all the side area of his abs and the waist, so much freaking detail on this guy. Taking a look at the arms, really nicely done, nice big old arms. They are articulated, can move in and out of the way. And then taking a look at the inside of the arms, very nicely detailed with all of this detail on there. Just look really nice and really fantastic. You get some nice silver pistons right there. And the hands, he does come with different sets of hands. These are the sword holding hands, very nicely done. Let's go ahead and go on over to the legs and the crotch area. Here's the crotch area, nice detail with these cylinders right here, very nicely looking. Taking a look at the legs, inside of the legs, just look at that, very nicely done, beautiful detail work on here. Taking a look at the bottom part of the legs, some nice detail when you bend the leg, and just look at that, very nice movement when it comes down to the detail on there. The feet, got some very nice feet, some little extra toesies on the side that are articulated, really nicely done mechanical feet, they look fantastic. Here's the other side of the leg. I love the color, very accurate to the screen with this black along with the fur right here looks very nice and detailed with the molding on the fur. And then taking a look at the back, just look at this guy. Built like a freaking tank. This guy will kick some ass. Look at this spinal detail on the back. You get this nice little piece right here that will lift up and get out of the way if you needed to. And then taking a look at all of this detail over here again with that cracking on that armor. Look at all these pistons on the back. Just look really nice. Look at all this detail. Nicely painted silver on those pistons. You get the butt right here. And very nicely done. Taking a look at the arms. Again, some more detail all inside of here. Looks really good. And I'm going to have to call this, I think this guy looks better than Optimus Prime. But I think Optimus Prime is a little bit more posable and easier to pose rather than Optimus Primal, just because the articulation is a little limited on this guy, but still he looks fan-freaking-tastic. This guy just looks really nice. So let's go ahead and before we do some articulation, here are the accessories he comes with. He does come with 2 swords. You can use them individually or you could combine them together right here in the middle and have one large sword just like he uses in the movie. So very nicely done and very nicely painted with this gray, dark gray plastic and a nice silver. Looks really good. And like I mentioned earlier, you do get an extra face sculpt. Swappable face. It has his mouth instead of the face guard. Still nice green eyes that are built in on there. Be sure you do not lose those when you remove the face, because that little green piece will come out a little easier and you do not want to lose that. You have another one on the actual figure itself, so if you lose one, you still got one that you're able to swap out. He does come with a pointy finger. So there you go with the pointy finger, very nicely detailed. And he also comes with an open hand. So there you go. And then he comes with a couple of fists. He has a fist right here. And then another open hand. So very nicely done. A lot of accessories for this guy. Definitely worth it compared to the other two, which look fantastic. This guy comes with the most accessories. So as far as articulation goes, the head is on a ball joint. Can look down for the most part, but this cowl sort of gets in the way. And it's kind of hard to move around, but the head can look about up that far. You do get some side to side here on a ball joint, so you can turn the head just like so. The arms can go all the way around. Shoulder pieces can move out of the way, and the arms can go all the way out about that far. So that is really nice. You do get a bicep rotation and a butterfly joint, just like you did on Optimus Prime for those shoulders. And then you get well above 90-degree bend at the bicep right there. Now these pieces are a little bit loose and tend to come off, but they can go outward and just to give you a little bit more clearance, just like so. But like I said, they're a little bit loose and tend to come off of his joints, and they can come forward and backwards. And again, with that detail, look at all of this detail in there. As you can see, it did pop off. So yeah, these do come off a little bit too easily for my liking. And this joint for this ball joint is not really in there. It's sort of a friction hold. So let's go ahead and pop this back on there. And there you go for the arm articulation. Now you do get a nice ab crunch. Looks really good. And then all of this detail in the back actually looks really nice. You also get some side to side movement. For that, you get a waist rotation as well, which is a little bit tight. And the legs are on drop down, so you can drop them down to get a really nice range of motion. And yeah, some of these pieces do tend to come off. You can glue these together if you want to. And there you go. I might just end up gluing that. And the legs can kick all the way up that far and all the way back if you drop them down, and then just go ahead and just swing it back up. So very nicely with that. And then as far as the knee bend, you get a nice range of motion for that knee bend. And just look at all of this detail that comes out. These kneecaps are adjustable, so you can move these out of the way to get a little bit more range of motion right there. So that is quite nice. You get some forward, a little bit of movement on the feet. You get some ankle tiltage as well. The toes can go up and down just a little bit, and then you also get these little toes on the side. They can move around as well. If you want to have that for extra stabilization, you can do that as well. And he looks really, really nice. This is definitely one of the best YoloPark ones that we've gotten so far, is the Optimus Primal. He just looks bad freaking ass. Love it. Some of the hands are a little loose with these ball joints, depending on, you know, how many times you put them in and out. But to take out the hands, you just want to take them out, and then you can insert other hands on here as well, just like so. And there you go for the hand articulation. So yeah, very nice. So let's go ahead and compare him to some of the other YoloParks. So here we got Optimus Primal, and here we got Optimus Prime. Go very well together. Look at that. Excellent team that are building up for these guys. Can't wait to get other YoloPark figures in the house. I know they're doing a Scourge. Will be absolutely fantastic to have a full-size Scourge. And here we go for Bumblebee. Again, with that YoloPark AMK series Bumblebee. Fan-freaking-tastic. Here we go with the whole crew. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. The detail on these models are just in freaking insane. Save your money. Buy these instead of the DLX models and call it a day. And just for shits and giggles, here is the Rise of the Beast Deluxe Class Studio Series 100 Bumblebee. As you can see, for scale, as far as how these figures stack up, they are larger than your regular Voyager class, definitely larger than your average Studio Series Deluxe classes. Up against Masterpiece Grimlock. Look at that, very nicely scaled. This is the Masterpiece Grimlock. Look at that, really nice. These figures are big, almost Masterpiece level, large. They are very nicely scaled, and they scale better with Masterpiece figures than they do with the actual Transformers and the Studio Series figures. So yeah, final thoughts on Optimus Primal. He just looks fan-freaking-tastic. The detail they're able to cram into these model kits, very easy to put together. They are nice and durable as far as everything goes, other than little things falling out, but you can glue some things on if you want to have them permanent. No issues with that. If something falls off, just go ahead and smack a little bit of super glue on there and you'll call it a day. These pieces are actually well done. The screws are actually really nice. I didn't really have to go in there and tighten anything when it came down to the joints. And he looks really nice and just feels really, really sturdy. Look at this. Very sturdy, no floppy parts. He just looks absolutely phenomenal. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this review of the YoloPark AMK series Optimus Primal model kit. Very nice. One of the best out of the three. And I can't wait to see what they got next in store for us from YoloPark. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time here on the channel. Peace.